Hey, what's up, guys, man? Actually, I have a little bit more time to make another video. I got another question right here from a very, very young kid, right? He's 14 years old, and he wants to ask me, how does he guarantee himself to go into combat in the military, right? Guaranteed. And 14 years old, and he wants to guarantee himself to go into combat. I think you're playing a little bit too much games. No, I'm serious. Because killing is not as pretty as you think it is, man. If you have never seen a dead body, you need to take yourself down to a mortuary. You need to touch a dead body. You need to see what a dead body looks like. I just want you to let you know that when you kill somebody, whether they're good or bad, you taking somebody away from somebody else. They had a brother, they had a sister, they had a son, they had a daughter, they had a father, they had a mother, they had a niece, nephew, there was an uncle to somebody. You taking that person away from somebody else, whether they was good or bad. They're fighting for their beliefs and you're fighting for your beliefs. But the thing is, you're going into their homeland and you're doing things that may or may not be ethically correct. Okay? And also that you're putting yourself in harm's danger. You're not guaranteed whether you're going to survive or not. It doesn't matter how good you are. You can't stop a bomb. An IED will destroy you and whatever else equipment that you may be in at the time. You understand that? It's not a joke. Combat is not a joke. There's a reason why I refuse to deploy anymore. You understand that? Combat is not a joke. It's not something you laugh about. It's not something you brag about. You might see all these other guys out here like Matt Bass and all them. Look at his friends. They don't even fucking have legs. They can't even be in the military anymore. After you've been amputated, you think the military gonna keep you? You'll be considered MND, medically non-deployable. When you're not deployable to the Army, to the Marines, to the Navy, to anybody, they kick you out. You're nothing. You're just a veteran. You understand what I'm saying? It's not all fun. It's not all fun and games when you're in combat. But I will answer your question, though. I will answer your question, just so that way you understand how the process works. So you want to go to combat, right? You want to go combat. You want to be a badass motherfucker, because that's what we all join for, to be a badass motherfucker, right? If you want to guarantee yourself in combat, don't worry about the combat MOSs such as infantry, airborne, or I don't know what else, cavalry, MP. Don't worry about those jobs. Let's go with the really, really good jobs. All right. I'm only speaking for Army. I don't know anything about Marines. I don't know nothing about Navy. We're going to discuss Army. If you want to guarantee yourself a position in combat, there's only two jobs in the military, which is Ranger and Special Forces. All right, those are your two focuses. Now, there's levels to this shit. If you want to go Special Forces, obviously you go into infantry school, then you go to airborne school, then you go to Ranger school, and then you become Special Forces. Now, if you want to be Special Forces, you're going to have to be pretty badass in everything you do from here on out. You're 14, right? You got 4 years to be badass. You got to get A's on everything you do in high school and junior high. You got to take AP classes and honor classes. You got to go for the fucking gold, man. You got to go for the gold. Because Special Forces, they do not pick up dumb asses. I will say that one more time. Special Forces will not pick up a bunch of dumbass motherfuckers whose GT score is below 110. You understand that? It needs to be 110 or above in every fucking field if you want to be Special Forces. You got to be also physically ready, meaning you got to be able to run 5 miles or more in one fucking single shot and within 45 minutes. I'm going to say that shit one more time. 5 miles in 45 minutes. That's 9-mile pace per mile. We're fucking around. All right. Your PT score has to be 300 points. Yeah, I've seen guys who've passed Special Forces Q course, whatever, with, you know, between 220 points. But What I'm telling you is you got to be at an 18-year-old standard, which means you got to come in at 13 minutes, 2 miles. By the time you get your 2 miles, you got to be at 13 minutes. That's 100 points guaranteed. You got to do like about 80 push-ups and like 80 sit-ups, man. That guarantees you 300 points, all right? That's all I'm going to let you know. That's what you got to be aiming for. You got to be physically and mentally fit. You understand that? You got to be really, really smart. They don't take weak motherfuckers. They don't take dumb motherfuckers. They only take the best. Special Forces is literally the best of the best. You understand that? Then, on top of that shit, right? On top of that, you got to pass the psychology test in the background. So, but you're 18, so you should be mentally fit, right? Also, if you don't become Special Forces, not everybody can be, all right? There's Ranger. You can become a Ranger, right? Like I said, there's levels to this shit. Well, Ranger is right below Special Forces, and they go straight into combat all the time. All the time. And the same thing. They don't take dumb motherfuckers. They're looking for people who has strong work ethics, teamwork built in their blood. That's why I'm saying you got to be the best of the best. You got to train, be some part of an athletic group in high school, be part of the football team, be the best linebacker, whatever, man. You got to be the best. You understand that? And that's the only way you'll be a really strong Ranger. And then, you know, there's the other two jobs below that, which is airborne and infantry. You can be that, but I don't know if it will guarantee you a place in combat. If you want to fucking go see Ali, Sadami, whatever, in fucking Kazakhstan or fucking Afghanistan or Iraq, you're gonna learn Arabic, because they have their own dialect, and you're gonna go over there and you're gonna piss somebody off and you're gonna go bang bang pew pew. You know, that's what you're gonna do. Same thing for Rangers. They're gonna go do that shit. Alright, I don't know one Ranger that hasn't received their combat patch. I don't know one fucking Special Forces that has never received their combat patch. It's gonna happen. So, if that's what you want, that's what you're gonna get. But it's a lot of hard work, a lot of heartbreaks, a lot of tears, a lot of sweat, a lot of blood on this path. Alright, you understand that? You're gonna lose a lot of friends. You may lose a couple fingers, maybe a couple legs. But this is what you want. This is what you're gonna have to do for it, man. You gotta live this shit. Anyways, man, it's your boy Jason Yamamoto, and I'll talk to you guys later. Nice. Breathe.